How's it going, everybody? For today's video game review, we're going to be looking at Pesterminator for the NES. This game was released by Color Dreams in 1990 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's one of those weird baby blue, unlicensed, unofficial NES hack carts, and it's also got a little bit of mysterious trivia that goes along with it, and we're going to be taking a look at it today. Alright, this is an odd one for sure. So, here we are at the title screen, and I gotta say, I really love the design of the character you play as, but he looks kind of familiar. So, we press start and are given a storyline. Ronnie, the super rat, is plotting to take over the world with his mutated super pests. You are Colonel Cleanup! Yeah, spelt with K's, for coolness. It is your job to exterminate the pests and destroy Ronnie and his secret pest factory on the moon. Good luck. The Colonel Cleanup figure is a registered trademark of Western Exterminator Company. Western Exterminator Company. I knew he looked familiar, but the name Colonel Cleanup isn't. Well, here's why. His name is the Little Man, and he's the mascot of the famous extermination company, Western Exterminator. So, were they given the rights to use his character model but not his name? That doesn't sound right. And they call him the Western Exterminator. Judging by all that, I'll bet Color Dreams had no permission at all to utilize it in their game. Interesting bit of history with this game regardless. So, the game begins and we are placed inside of a filthy house. Wow. Rats, spiders, flies. The people who own this shithole must be total fucking slobs. Did I mention before, I love the look of who you play as? Seriously, I love how he holds his finger out all menacingly and hides this giant hammer behind his back like, ooh, I'm gonna get you. Which makes like an explosion sound every time you use it. So, every time I see this game reviewed, people absolutely hate on it to no end. And honestly, I don't know why. This game's really not that bad. I mean, it isn't like Zelda or Mario good, but it isn't bad at all. The plot is fun, you're given free roam of the area so it doesn't feel linear. Your character is awesome along with your weapon. My only complaint is that B jumps and A uses the hammer. Most gamers are used to A jumping, but a tiny complaint, and it's very easy to get used to. All in all, I give the game, just based strictly on gameplay, about a 7.5 out of 10. However, this is incredibly rare and valuable, so on the awesome scale, just to say you own this, it gets a 10 from me. If you're ever out in a flea market or at a shop and happen to stumble upon Pesterminator for a decent price, I'd snag it in a heartbeat. Not only is it rare, valuable, and looks damn good on your shelf, but the gameplay itself is also pretty entertaining.